Today I am going to discuss about secant method to get root of the nonlinear equation. What is secant method? For getting root of nonlinear equation by secant method, we need two initial guess. One is x0, another is x1, and that is close to the root. And then the secant method formula is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus fxn dot xn minus xn minus 1 f of xn minus f of xn minus 1, and then repeat that step. Repeat step 2, not step 2, step 1. So until the desired level of accuracy is achieved. Now here I am showing how to calculate the root of the equation by secant method. So here fx is equal to x cube minus 2x minus 5 is the nonlinear equation. Now here initial starting guess x0 is equal to 2 and x1 is equal to 3. So now we can use this formula. By using this formula we can easily get what will be the x2. Now here I am making it, I am doing the calculation. So now here iteration number n is equal to 1. Okay, so now first we know this is the formula of secant method. So now here n is equal to 1, so x1 and x0 is already given, so that is x0 is equal to 2 and x1 is equal to 3. So x0 is equal to 2, x1 is equal to 3. Now first we are calculating f2 function value, so that is minus 1, that f3. Okay, so at f of x1, so function value actually 16. Now we are plugging this formula. So x2 will be if n is equal to 1, so here n is equal to 1, so that will be x2. Okay, so n is equal to 1, and this is x1 minus fx1 dot x1 minus x0, f of x1 minus f of x0. And here that x1 is 3, f of x1 means f of 3 into 3 minus 2, f of 3 minus f of 2. Now if you plug all these value, so x1 is equal to 3, f of 3 is 16, 3 minus 2, f of 3 16 minus f of 2 minus 1. So if we do that, we will get that x2 is equal to 2.0588. Now if I calculate the function value f at 2.0588, we will get that minus 0.3908. so that is, if we take the absolute value, so that is greater than 1 e to the power 0.3. so then means it is not close to 0, so we have to go to the next iteration. Now here n is equal to 2, x1 will be 3 and x2 will be whatever we got, okay, 2.0588. now xn plus 1, again we are calculating f3. At f3 already we know 16, f of 2.0588 we will get minus 0.3908. now if we put the secant method formula, so x3 will get 2.0813. now if we plug all these values, so we will get 0.1473. now if we take the mod value, so that is greater than 1 e to the power minus 3. so now we have to go for next iteration. Now next iteration, x2 will be 2.0588, x3 will be 2.0813, that we already got from the previous slide. Now again we have to calculate f of 2.0588, f of 2.0813, so that is minus 0.3908, then minus 0.1473. now if we if I plug all this value in that secant method, so that will be x4 will be 2. So if we plug all this value, so x4 will be 2.0948. now if I plug this value, okay, so that will be 3.0375 e to the power minus 3. now if we take the mod value, so again that is greater than 1 into 0.3. so this is our desired target. Now again we have to go next iteration. Now if I take x3 is equal to 2.0813 and x4 is equal to 2.0948, so and first we have to calculate the function value, then x5, this is the formula, and if we plug all this value, so x5 will be 2.0945. now if we plug x5 a function value at x5, so we'll get minus 2.0803 to the power 0.5. So if I take the mod value, absolute value, so that will less than 1 e minus 3. So that is desire. So now the root of the equation will be, so this one. So stop the, it means when we get the desired value, so stop the iteration. After 4 iteration, the secant method converts to an approximate root of the equation. The approximate root is 2.090945. So root of the equation will be 2.0945. There, if I calculate f of 2.0945, so that will give, so minus 2.08, this one 2.0803 e to the power minus 0.5. That's it for secant method. Thank you.